Hey, what's up, you guys? What have y'all been up to? Hope y'all doing good. Just chilling, listening to some music. I hope y'all can hear me good. Just let me know if y'all can hear me good. Just gonna chat with y'all and listen while I chat with y'all, okay? If the music too loud, let me know. If it's buffering, if it's, you know, whatever it might be doing, just let me know. Turn it down. I kind of wish I had, if I used if my headphones was working right, I could use that, but yeah, I'm just chilling, you guys. Let me use the restroom. Right now, I'm seeing a preview about Coming to America. A new Coming to America. What's up, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? I'm sorry I had to restart it all over again because this app, Presume, it's a good app. It's just, I guess, it just acts up sometimes. So it freezes up the stream and everything. But I will be right back, listen to some music, and I gotta use the restroom.
Times I'll be climbing way back, post stacks with relations, to read my conversations about the devils we be lacing in the revolution, being norms how I'm proving. Mine's been a battle since birth, that's why I'm puffing L's and juicing, like a man in arms grouping, planning my attack on the sounds of water twins be looping, inspiration from my soldiers at night, mad brothers holding corners selling right, I'll be sparking like a sniper on sight, watching shift my optic range. Life's a bitch, now she got me acting strange, so I maintain with ill proposes. Rhymes and sentiments is like the burning bush to Moses. Child that never chose this life. The strife within the devil's anger, so I reload my mind in every chamber. Clips of danger, infiltrating strangers with the no precision over green beret. The sacrifice your whole division. Follow me like my religion. The vision came to reign majestic. Man's a vigilante's also next. My sanity reflects my life in hell. Survive in hell, I reside in hell. Feed corruption through my clientele. Me for making dreams till production schemes. The man's rolling nails. Swing a pro rebels one time. So feel me rain from behind. Black rain, black rain. Peace through the in the game. Black rain, black rain. Through the struggles and the strain. Black rain, black rain. Elements of mine. So feel the rain from behind. Black rain, black rain. Peace through the in the game. Black rain, black rain. Through the struggles and the strain, black rain, elements of mine, to feel the rain from behind. I'm sorta like a killer devil rebel. Getaway cars are the sounds of the bass and the treble. Cause I get into mine, able and ready, so keep the hi-hat steady. And we can be jetty, cause yo, I'm similar to Richard Petty. And Indy 500s, to retire with wins and abundance.
What's up, y'all, guys? I'm back. If anybody's chatting, not much. What's good with you? Yeah, the stream was acting up. You know how YouTube goes sometimes with these apps, streaming from these alternative apps. What's good with you? Outro. Outro. How's your weekend going? Hope good. What is that link? I'm not gay. I'm not gay. You're 69. I can't click on it. I'm about to click on it later on. Because if I click on it, then it will end this stream. The stream would end if I click on it, so I can't go back to it. What is it? Keep in mind, you guys, people are talking from Twitch too. Not just YouTube, but Twitch as well. So I'm getting chat from YouTube and Twitch. Why you want me to click on it? What's up? Outro. Instinct. What's up, everybody? What's up? What I'm doing besides streaming and watching TV and living life. So what about you? What are you doing besides streaming? I mean, besides watching my stream. Keep in mind, you guys, I'm talking to people from Twitch and YouTube. I'm live on both. Sitting on the couch. Okay. Sitting on the couch doing what? Watching TV or just watching me? Yeah, I'm watching E.T. You know, like entertainment TV. Oh, just watching me? Cool beans. This is just gonna be a chilling stream and listen to music. What's up, Butterfly? Number one. Somebody's watching from Twitch, and there's one person watching from Twitch and two people watching from YouTube. No. It's like a entertainment. A entertainment. It talks about a entertainment show that talks about like celebrities and movies and all that other stuff. Talks about entertainment. ET is stands for entertainment television. That's what it stands for. How is it? Oh, okay, I see. Is it a girl dog or a boy dog? Do you know? 2 people watching from YouTube and 1 person watching from Twitch. Oh, but it's small? Okay. I see. I did some laundry today. This is what I did today. I laid on the couch. I fell asleep on the couch. I was watching a movie. Damn. Something about this woman. She's a ghostwriter and stuff. She writes books and stuff like that. She's a book writer. And I was watching it on Philo TV. Philo TV is kind of like Netflix, you know. And I got another free trial with them and everything. So I was watching that, and it's about this ghostwriter. I guess her boss fires her, and then she writes a story about how she murders her boss, but she really didn't murder her boss. You know, pretty much right in the movie, it was just a story, and then somehow her boss ended up getting murdered in a movie by somebody else in the same way. It was like a sort of like a mystery type of crime type of movie and stuff. I forgot what it was called because it was on Lifetime. It was like it was on Lifetime Movie Network. It was on Lifetime TV. It was on cable TV, so I didn't really look at it, the title that much. But it was a good movie, though. Pretty interesting movie. I never saw it, but I fell asleep. You know, right after I got through watching the movie and fell asleep on the couch because I was watching the movie on the couch. And last night I ate some corn dogs and everything. Well, it was almost to the end, but I fell asleep on the couch, you know, watching it and everything. And then when I got up around about 11:30, and then at 12 I put some clothes in the washer, and then I called my girlfriend up, so we talked. I walked to the store, and then when I got back from the store later, I put the clothes in the dryer, and then I pretty much waited until they dried. But the dryer in the laundry room didn't even dry the clothes, you know, that good. So I had to air dry them. You know, I had to hang them up and air dry all of them, which sucks, you know, because I paid like $1. Uh, I paid like $1.50 just to watch it, just to wash, you know, uh, my just to dry my clothes. Yeah, just to dry my clothes and everything. And then I just sat around, did some songs. You should check out my artist channel, my music channel, Chillin with Byron, where I upload a lot of music content of my own music and everything. Yeah, I watched too. I Yeah, I watched today too. You ever see some weird stuff at the store? Weird stuff like, what do you mean like weird stuff at the store? Yeah, I was listening to music. I don't know what happened to it. I saw this old dude with a shirt so long it was past his pants. Oh no. Where do you live? If you don't mind me asking, do you live in the United States or the UK? Oh yeah, that's right, California. Oh yeah, you live in the same state as my sister lives. Oh, you saw an old man with a shirt so long was past his pants. Oh wow. I seen something like that before a while back, you know. I was listening to music, but the music stopped for some reason. That's okay though. We can still chit chat. He was walking word. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, people around here, you know, you'd be surprised. If you ever came to my neighborhood and you ever walked around my neighborhood, people around here, you know, they're weird, you know. Some of them, you know, they act weird, they walk weird, they dress weird, and everything. But this neighborhood is okay, you know, it's about average. Well, I wouldn't call it the ghetto because if you wanna, if you talking about the ghetto, here the ghetto is considered the the northeast side and the southeast side. The southwest side is not really ghetto. It's just it has its crime, but it's not ghetto. It's not hood. You know, it's kind of in between. You know, stuff happens everywhere. You know, especially in the United States. You know, so but it's not ghetto. You know, it's just you know everybody got their own opinion about you know what is ghetto. But me, I don't consider this ghetto. You know. Has sad news. Lost 50% of my YouTube friends feeling sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, your neighborhood has meth thieves? Yeah, we don't really have that kind of problem here. I think the main problem that we used to have is pretty much gone. You know, I think mainly problems that we have around here is you know, of course, when you're walking down the street, you're walking on the other side, uh, you will see word people. Um, yeah, and but other than that, it's probably people just you know arguing, you know, outside playing music, kids playing basketball, you know, people arguing, you know, minor stuff. You know, it's nothing like where it's like murder after murder, but people have got robbed, you know, over here in the past, and I have got robbed before too. But I live in the backside of the apartment where these two apartments I live by are safe, by the office, where a lot of cameras are at. So, what? What is too ghetto? What is too ghetto for you? Yeah, you lost 50% of your friends feeling sad. Yeah. Yeah, but not recently. I got robbed, not like robbed gunpoint. I was at work and it was people that I know. You know what I'm saying? People that I helped out. It was this girl and this guy that I helped out. So they were causing problems, so I kicked them out. And then 2 weeks after I kicked them out, they whenever I went to work, they broke into my house and they stole my Chromebook, which is my tablet, and they stole my TV too. My I will say it was probably like, I think it was 42 inches, and but these apartments that I live in right in the back is pretty safe. It's just things that happen with people I know personally, you know, but not nothing random. Not nothing random, you know, not no random, you know, burglary, not no random break-in or nothing like that. Because I've been over here for over a year, and that's what happened. That's the first break-in I ever had, you know. So, but I was shaken up by it whenever I came home from work because I was so happy, you know, after I came home from work to get on my computer and start working on some music because I used to just record music on my computer and everything. But since they stole that, since my ex-roommate stole my computer, and this happened in July, this happened around the summertime, the beginning of, I think, no, it was in June, yeah. It was in June. It was like close to the middle of June or something like that. And so, so that's when my old roommate, Jacob and Abigail, broke into my house whenever I was going to work. So, yeah. But ever since then, it's, you know, I haven't had any break-ins or nothing like that. You know, and that was really my first break-in I ever had in my living in the apartment complex. Because before that, I never had any break-ins anywhere else, you know? I didn't live in the suburbs. I didn't live in a mini ghetto, which it was a little ghetto, but it wasn't like ghetto, you know? So I before I moved here, I never had anybody break into my apartment until I stayed here, you know. But after that, you know, I haven't had any problems, you know. You know, the only thing that I know of, yeah, New York, yep, they have it really bad. Oklahoma is not really that bad to live, you know? Because I think the most dangerous place is probably a lot of places in California and New York and Chicago, and a lot of places in New York or Chicago and California. Certain places in certain areas in California is really, really bad. Two ghettos and oh yeah, y'all do? Yeah. And to me, it's two type of ghetto areas. It's mini ghetto, which is not that ghetto. It's a little bit ghetto, and it's hood ghetto. Like the police is scared to walk. The police is scared to come in their neighborhood. They have to send like. Just to come in the neighborhood, they have to send, about 4 or 5 cars because they get scared. And that's like really ghetto. But mini ghetto is like, somewhat ghetto, like a little bit ghetto. Not that bad, but not that good, in between good and bad neighborhood, But it's bad people everywhere, because as long as you living in America, it's everywhere you go, it's gonna be somebody doing something that they don't have no business doing, like robbing, stealing, fighting. It's always going to be that. But every neighborhood has had different levels of crime. Some neighborhoods have it bad than others. Some neighborhoods just have maybe a little bit of crime. And I noticed here, most of the rich neighborhoods, they have what is called. Yep, I have been. I enjoy it too, man. The main problems in rich neighborhoods right here are probably robbery. Rich neighborhoods get robbed probably more than poor neighborhoods do, because the rich neighborhoods, they got stuff that people could pawn, or stuff that like money laying around, or money in the drawers and jewelry and stuff that's worth their while stealing. So that's why most rich neighborhoods, they got alarms and security cameras, because people are most likely to rob a rich neighborhood. And what they would do is they would scope it out for a little bit, scope the home out, and see what they come in and come out, to see what they bring in, the house and everything. And most rich people, they keep wads of money around, or some of them will keep jewelry everywhere. And so the chances of getting robbed in a rich neighborhood is pretty high, especially in the 2000s. Over here is mainly like domestic disturbance and stuff like that. Domestic disturbance type of, yeah, it is. Domestic disturbance, you know, people like arguing and fighting and stuff like that. Maybe just like pretty much misdemeanor crimes and stuff like that. You know, small type of crimes. But if something happens really major over here, it's only happened like rarely. You know, it happens every once in a while where somebody might get shot or robbed, or somebody, you know, they might have some, you know, like some kind of drug crimes going on and stuff. But other than that, it's pretty neutral when it comes to crime, you know? It's pretty neutral area. It's the crime here is very neutral. That's why I don't really feel, I'm not scared. I'm not scared to live over here because the crime is not really that bad, you know? Yeah, it's not something that you know, like, you have to go to sleep and, you know, worry about, you know, every day, you know, kind of like how other neighborhoods are like, you know, other neighborhoods, you gotta go to sleep every day, you know, worried about getting shot or worried about your house getting shot at, or, you know, or worried about if somebody gonna kick down your door or something like that. Yeah, it is. It is. But other than that, you don't really have to worry too much living over here. I think as long as you stick to yourself and you don't bug nobody, then nobody won't bug you. Because normally, people over here, whenever they get their house broken into, it's from people like family members or people that they know personally, like that they have saw before or have spoken with before. But it's very rare that somebody random breaks into somebody's house over here, you know? Yeah. But it all depends on what you consider dangerous, what you consider ghetto. Everybody got their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own opinion about what's ghetto and what is not ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So, but things happen over here just like it happens anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's, it's okay neighborhood, you know? I know people that live over here for 20 years and haven't had any problems, you know? So, I think it depends on, it's not where you live, it's pretty much how you live, you know? If you stick to yourself, you mind your own business, you don't get caught up with the wrong people, then you should be fine, you know? I know this because I used to live in the suburbs. I used to live in the suburbs area, apartments, suburbs, you know? And over there, they had like fights, you know, and stuff. Girls go outside and fight each other and stuff, right in the suburbs. Yeah, it's the way people act. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you're right. It's your actions. You know what I'm saying? Because your actions will reflect what could happen to you and the the possibilities of getting robbed, shot, you know, stabbed or whatever is how you know act, and you know pretty much how you know carry yourself. If you're around thugs, of course, most likely your house will get breaking into. If you piss one of those thugs off, or you know owe them some money and you don't pay them, something could happen to you. But other than that, you know, if you hang out with the wrong, if you hang with the right neighbors, the neighbors that you know that would have your back and you know that will watch out for you, then you should be fine. You know, just have friends. Yeah. Hold on, my corn dogs are done. And plus, you got to be very picky on who you are friends with, because who you are friends with can reflect your future and can reflect what could happen, bad or good. So sometimes it's best to uh, pick your friends wisely, and right when you see something, you know, somebody, you know, something's not right about them, then you should just not, you should lose all contact with them and don't associate with them. You know, of course, people, I see good in pretty much everybody, even people that do wrong. And that's probably why I have let people in my life multiple times that didn't burn me and double cross me. What if it was in real life? What if it was in person? Or what if it was on YouTube? You know, and technically you can't really like hurt nobody on YouTube because it's YouTube. You know, unless it's really affecting their oh, thank you, Willie. Unless it's affecting their real life. If it's affecting their real life of what you are doing to somebody online, then yes, that could hurt them. But the worst thing that a person can do online is probably just, you know, bully somebody online, but they can't, and maybe steal their personal information or, you know, do some shady stuff to them. But other than that, physically, you can't really hurt nobody pretty much online, you know, because you never really, you know, saw that person in real life, you know, and I think a lot of people, they, sometimes they take social media right over their head, you know? Like like it's real life, like it's, if, you know, sometimes social media does feel like a real life movie, you know? Because the things that you go through and the people that you deal with and some good and some bad, you know? But the feeling doesn't sound, yeah, yeah, they can. But the feeling of getting hurt online, it's not the same feeling as getting hurt by somebody personally, like in person, you know what I'm saying? Because when somebody hurts you online, it's basically just you can cut that person off and ignore that person and block that person, but in person, you getting hurt in person by somebody, that person could come to your house, or that person could come to your job, or that person could do a lot of stuff to you because you know that person, you know, in person, personally. You know that person in real life. So that's the difference. But the chances of somebody online coming to your house is very slim these days. But you never know. You always want to be cautious of pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's stories that I have heard. People have met people online, and all of a sudden, the people that they met online and everything like that. Oh, for real? You haven't seen a bank robbery in years? Oh, wow. Uh, people that people have met online, other people have met online, they somehow, came to their house or came where they work or came where they hang out at, and it turned deadly. And first it started off with a altercation, and then it, turned into a fight, and then next thing you know, somebody, is dead, So, yes, online, meeting people online can have consequences. It can affect your real life. It definitely. Because some people will go to the links to not only stalk you online, but some people go to the links. They will come to your city or state and follow you everywhere and stalk you. And that has happened, from people that met other people on YouTube, Facebook, you know, all those other social media platforms, where you can meet friends and meet people, Uh, and that's why I don't think kids should be allowed on social media unless their parents are monitoring them, monitoring their social media pages and stuff. Yeah, they do. I think it should be an age requirement law where you have to be a certain age just to, have a social media account and just to go on social media. Because I don't think social media, the whole purpose for social media was for kids, It was mainly for people that wanted to find their old high school buddies, or they wanted to find people that they used to work with or they grew up with or something like that. And so that way they can connect with them and socialize with them, and also socialize with new people online that might share the same interests as them, or that might, but everybody has different backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Some people like Trump, some people don't. And me personally, I like Trump, but I'm not a Trump supporter. And plus I'm not a Republican. I'm a pretty much a independent Democrat, So I don't know if you know the difference between a independent Democrat and a actual Democrat, but I'm mostly independent, when it comes to political parties. But I'm neutral, on some things when it comes to Trump. But I don't really like his policies and nothing like that, But I'm a very neutral person when it comes to politics, And everybody's different. Everybody has a different a way of thinking, So I try to use my thinking skills to my ability and try to put it into good use, whenever I can. And everybody's not gonna like your opinion, but that's fine, because hey, we're not. Yeah, I watch debates, but lately I haven't watched any debates like dating sites. I have heard stories of kids trying to hook up with girls. Yeah, I have heard of that too. I have heard dozens of stories like that, and it's very dangerous, very sad, because you don't know what you are getting when you meet somebody online, in person, So people sometimes whenever people online, they like to put on the show for everybody, a Mr. Nice Guy type of show, or Mrs. Nice Woman type of show, and then when you meet them in person, they show their true colors, and then you like, whoa, that person seemed pretty nice online and everything, but now that women could be old or just a man. Yeah, that is possible too. Yeah, people like other things, but don't realize we're all human. Yeah, I watch debates every once in a while, though. whenever I, get to catch them and stuff like that. Sometimes I catch the baits and sometimes I don't, because I don't really watch too much TV. So I normally catch the baits. Where did I put my hot dogs at? My corn dogs at? I'm finna eat it right now while it's still hot. Mmm. Yeah. Alrighty. Thanks for coming in. See you next time, brother man. Alrighty. Take care too. Okay. Alrighty. I was supposed to do a panel tonight, but the girl did not contact me back. I was waiting for her to contact me back. So whenever she didn't contact me back to tell me whether she wanted to do a panel or not, then I just decided to go live on YouTube and Twitch, so. Well, film, art, yeah, I'm a Christian too. I'm not a full blown Christian though. But I am a Christian. And I do believe in God. Mm. 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 How's everybody tonight? Mm. Drinking iced tea, eating corn dogs. Let me play a song. Hopefully I can find her. I can find a really good song. Let me try to find a song, you guys. Hopefully I can find something. Trying to find a song right now, you guys. If I can find one. Trying to find a good beat, good hook. Hold on, I'm finding a hook to listen to.